I may hate drama in my life, but I love talking about the drama in yours.
I may watch too much reality TV, but you're listening to me talk about it. Hey everybody, I'm Fumi.
And I'm B.
And you're tuned into RealiTEA-V, where we try to bring the reality to reality TV.
Welcome back, welcome back.
I know y'all miss us.
It's been
and
forever.
My semi-bougie ghetto ass.
Mm-hmm.
So last time we recorded, it was Christmas time.
Yes, it was 2 days after Christmas.
I believe so.
When it was released, yes.
When it was released, yes. So since then, we've had New Year's, and how was your New Year's?
Mine was actually really relaxing. Didn't go to Cali this time because I just went for Christmas. So I just stayed here in Vegas. But it was really relaxing. I didn't go out. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right.
So I guess it was boring to a lot of people, but to me it was just
relaxing.
What I needed.
It's just like,
yeah.
You know, and being that you didn't go anywhere and you're in Vegas, it's like, yeah, we just moved out here within the past 6 months for the both of us. But we still want no parts of the Strip. Like, I don't do well with big crowds. I don't care what color of crowd it is. I just don't like huge crowds. And I saw like a picture, a video of it. Mm-hmm. It was like shoulder to shoulder on the Strip.
I believe it.
And I know when I was leaving out that New Year's Eve, on the day of, there's a sign, the marquee on the freeway, and it was like, no bags.
Oh, wow.
You couldn't take any purses, bags, backpacks, nothing on the Strip.
Oh.
So it's like, unless you have pockets,
you
can take anything with you.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, and I had got asked by a few people like, hey, we're having dinner at the Rio, and someone else is doing something else. And I actually debated, like, going back and forth, like, do I want to go out? Do I not? And ultimately, I just decided to just stay in, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with, like, wanting to make sure that your life gets past midnight.
Yeah.
Being inside the house.
Yeah, I was like, not tonight. Yeah, I'll just stay in. What about you? How was yours?
Mine was, up and down. Mm-hmm. I had a little sadness going on. Don't want to go into it. Mm-hmm. But during the time, I did see one of my dear friends and got to spend a little time with her. And that was cool. I mean, my New Year's was I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, like you, I kind of feel just comfortable, like, being in the house. And being safe and warm.
Right.
Because it's also freezing.
Right. It was a little refreshing that at least I did have options. Like, there were a few people that were like, hey, you can come out with me and stuff. So it was good. It wasn't like, oh my God, I have no friends or nothing to do. I wasn't forced to stay inside by myself. I kind of chose it. So, yeah, good warm time inside.
Yeah. Like, I'm not fucking with the cold like that.
Yeah.
Like, I've done it before. Especially, like, Black Friday when I used to get into it, like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm like, you will not.
Not with the internet.
Catch me outside.
Yeah.
For some sales. Like, there's Cyber Monday. Yeah. There's Amazon. Sidebar, did you know that Jeff Bezos is now the richest person in history?
Wow. Not surprising.
In the world.
Good for him.
$105.1 billion.
Is he looking for a new side chick? I will put my morals aside to be his side piece.
You can at least settle with assistant.
No. I look, there's no shame in my
name. I
said look, no.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean,
I won't
Mr.
cause
Bezos,
no problems. I won't disrespect the wife.
If you need to have me sign like 10 NDAs,
it's done.
Go ahead, boo boo. I got all the pens in the world from Dollar Tree. We gonna sign these papers.
Right, no Dre over here. I will sign them. Okay, like it's getting done.
We're not gonna be like Dre. I ain't signing shit. I'm like, oh, you gonna sign this, bitch? I need this Bezos money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I need these coins. Can I have half of a 1%? I feel like that's still like $3 million. Like 10% of that is I'm off. 100 million, 105 million. And then 10% of that is 10 million. So that's 1%.
Yeah.
So 1% I can have 10, can I just have, and that's half of a percent.
I need to.
Would be about 2.5 million. It would be
nice to get in a position where, like, I could not illegally blackmail him, but just be like, if you don't do this, I'm telling you know what, just take this $5 million and go somewhere. All right, you'll never hear from me.
Yeah, again, because $5 million to him is like chump change.
Right, it's like $10.
Right,
just take this $5 million and go. You will never hear my name again.
It never happened.
Bye.
Right? Oh, okay. I know we got sidetracked, but that was pretty fun. I don't even know how I start. Oh, Amazon. Yes. I'm saying that there's Amazon and stuff like that. So I'm not going to stay outside in the cold for... Yeah. And the sales aren't, if you really think about it, aren't even that good.
Yeah. And
especially for electronics.
Yeah. I'm like, Black Friday definitely ain't what it used to be if my auntie ain't out there hustling and ready to beat somebody up at 4 a.m. anymore. She used to be I went with her one year when I was in high school, got sick, and I said, never the fuck again. Really? But I think like the last 4 to 5 years, she's like, I don't do that no more. I'm like, yeah, you know, times have changed.
Oh, yeah, people, they're calling the police.
Thanksgiving, she'd be there with her sale paper. So who going with me? Who going to go stand in line at this store?
Oh, she was militant about it.
They would have like a garage full of like flat screens. And
you, yes! Walmart, you, Kmart, you, Sears.
And everybody moving to a new apartment, I got you a TV. It's your birthday, a TV. Just a TV.
Okay, where did you get, I mean, I understand that there's sales.
Yeah.
But where is she getting the coinage for all of this? Is she just handing people TVs? Because I ain't handing people
extraordinaire. Shit. She was the plug.
All right.
Right? It was like,
see the slides?
Right, I see the slides. I see the slides. I see the receipts.
Oh, my God. Okay. I see what's going on. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. What the heck was that in my shirt? It felt weird. Sorry. Don't edit that out, Los. But, it was cool.
Yeah.
But the best part about January 1 was that my birthday's in 25 days. I mean, now it's 21 days. Yeah. So, I can't count. 16 days.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, but I was like, I
looked at some number on this MacBook, and I was like, wait, no, that's not the date. And I'm going to be fucking dirty 30. Mm-hmm. For those of you that do follow my personal Instagram, maybe Facebook too, you saw what I did. And for those that you don't, I chopped off my hair. Mm-hmm. I'm not bald, but it's short. It's very short. I have a longer piece in the front, kind of off to the side. I'm still natural though, but
looks good.
Thank you. Even though I haven't had it right now because I didn't twist it last night, but it was very liberating, like seeing the clumps of hair on the floor and just snip, 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 snip. Yeah. Snip, 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 snip. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. So it's enough to pinch, but the shortest probably is like maybe half an inch long. So yeah, it's pretty short. But Takesha, shout out to you, girl. I've been doing my hair since I was like 12. Right. I just trusted her doing it. I was gonna look for a stylist out here, but something that drastic.
You wanted to go somewhere you trust.
I didn't want to go somewhere and they're like, I want these things, and I'm like this in the mirror just staring.
That's how I felt about when I got a closure.
Yeah.
It's like, I cannot do that.
Because you don't really do closure. So when you do it, it's like, I need to make sure this looks right, and I can't even really have a regular conversation with you because I'm over here trying to figure out what the heck you doing to my hair. Or when you go to the nail salon for the first time and they're doing the pedicure, you're like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Mm-hmm. I hope she did file it. Like, you just, you just want to make sure you know, because you don't know what their style is. You don't know if they're like pay attention to detail like you would, especially if you're paying for it. And then I don't know, I don't want to go to a haircut and they'll be like, oh yeah, it's $80. Like, all you did was chop off my hair,
you didn't do
twist it up, and put it on the dryer.
Yeah,
like that's not $80 worth, unless I'm going to RVM or the guy that does T and Tamir's like natural curls. Yes. Shamil, something like that. I do want to go to him one day, but probably when I grow it out, back out. Because this is like a huge jump start to my hair. Yeah. To be healthy again. But, we took a break, you guys, because during the winter season, I guess you can say, between Christmas and New Year's, some shows just don't come on. Yeah. So, but then I got out of the loop. So there's a lot of shit I didn't watch. Yeah. Or at least only watch one of 2 episodes or something like that. So, one of the first... Okay, so you guys, my bad. So my grandma makes these chocolates every holiday season. She really starts around Thanksgiving, and she makes banana nut bread, apple bread. There's other cookies and treats that she always makes and gives them to our neighbors, people at church, her retirement group. But she makes these chocolates. Mm-hmm. And they have nuts and chow mein in them. And not the cooked chow mein for you slow folks. Like there's dried, crunchy chow mein that you can buy in the canister. And it's just... a ball of goodness. I'm only saying this because you might hear some crunches in this episode because I haven't had one. You know, I didn't have one this whole time when I went to my grandma's house. I didn't have one. So before I left, I snatched me a couple. Was it 5? Yeah. My hairstylist didn't have some. My neighbor next door to my grandma's house didn't have some. He snatched it from his wife. Like, you can't have none of this.
Much too good for children.
And then when she did sneak one in, he took it and hid it. Wow. But that's how good they are. They're not super sweet. Yeah. You can just eat it little by little. You don't even have to eat like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. You really could eat one at a time because it's just so fucking good. But once again, we don't have an outline. Mm-hmm. But what show do you want to talk about first?
Let's start with those dumb white kids. Let's start with Vanderpump Rules.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that. So, I didn't see the episode from Monday, but I saw the one before then. Yeah. Jax. So, you know, all the girls had a fuck Jax party for Brittany. Yeah. It's like, you should have had...
Which is weird when, like, half the girls in that room has literally fucked Jax. Like...
It's so true.
Like, girl, get you some new friends.
Stassi. Kristen.
Next season, Faith will be at the fucks Jax party.
Right?
I'm just...
Oh, my God. Yeah, Stassi... Brittany, Kristen are the 3 known ones that have fucked Jax. There might be some other ones that kissed and never told.
Right, like, I made this nigga sign an NDA.
Probably Lala. No, I don't really think Lala would ever do that, but not with Jax. He's too broke for Lala. Yeah. Lala's on fucking jets and... Land Range Rovers.
Right. She don't have time for people who ain't got their license.
Or insurance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the next day they wake up, and sure enough, Jax comes home because they moved because, you know, Katie and them live down the hall from Jax now. Yeah. So I guess they had it at Katie's house, and then they went over to the house. And they're like, well, just in case Jax comes, we can tell him to get the fuck out. Go ahead.
Yes, your name is on the lease, but this is originally his place.
No.
Wait, they got the place together?
That's the place together. Remember, they never lived down the hall from Katie. Katie and Schwartz always lived there, and then they moved and got to a bigger place, but then it wound up being down the hall.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Let me rephrase this.
They're not in that studio no more.
Right. I'm pretty sure Jax pays most of the rent.
Oh, yeah.
If not all, which, that's y'all arrangement. So you go to y'all house that he equally lives in, just so when he does get there, you can tell him to get out. But since you found out he's cheating, you still have went back and had sex with him.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's all the more reason he's going to be like, what the fuck? We just fucked yesterday.
Which it really was like that. Like, but.
And he sure enough did that.
Yeah.
So he comes home the next morning and he's like, and he was like, why are all these people in my house? Like,
right.
And they were like, he comes in like, oh my God, people in my house. He's like, we're trying to be there for Brittany. She's like, but you guys, I just wanted to be between me and her. She's like, well, we're just trying to, we just come in here and trying to eat, and you come in here being all disrespectful and rude. He's like, it's my house.
It's his house.
I can do whatever the fuck I want to. I didn't come last night. I came in the morning. So Jax is the type of person that he gets really irritated. Yeah. Like, very fast. Right. And he will tell you about yourself.
Yeah. Like, it was so bad.
So he was like, God, I don't even know why you're so angry. There's people literally dying of cancer. And this is what you're mad about?
You're mad about me cheating on you? Like, bitch. And then in his confessional, he's like, oh, I don't need to hear from Miss Divorcee Sheena and Stassi, who's been banned from every date. And like, bitch, you've been banned?
So therefore, he told everybody about themselves. Like, you whore, you divorce, you ain't got no man. Like, he just went down the list.
Banned from getting a man.
Right.
That's worse thing.
Like, I'm not going to take the advice somebody just got a divorce. Like, I'm like, touche,
and already with somebody else that you love. Okay.
Apparently right now they're broken up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time, it was like,
I love him more than anything. More than your ex-husband?
So the clip for the next episode, which is the one I think that came on Monday that we didn't see, she was like, oh, we can't get married until July.
Of course, because your first one has to. Oh, such a dumbass.
But it's like you were already in a relationship before you got together with Shay. So now that you're not together with Shay and you went back to him, you think you're going to get married?
Right. So it's like, well, why didn't you marry him before you married Shay?
What qualities did Shay have at the time that was better than, I think his name's Rob? I don't know.
I never thought I'd get to a point where Sheena just ughs me.
No, yeah. In the beginning, I just felt bad for her.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I guess the money and the acrylic got to her head. She wears those really long, ugly nails.
Acrylics?
She was like, I just need these long nails.
Oh, my God. You basic bitch.
Yeah.
Really? Acrylics?
Yeah.
Acrylics make you dance? Bands make her dance.
Acrylics make you dance. Acrylics make you dance. And. Wait, no. I can't do a clap. I gotta go.
I can't.
Dance.
I can't. And then Katie's ass.
Okay. I might. Okay, first, before I go on to that, I would like to say, even though Jax has blocked us off of social media, condolences on your father's passing.
Ooh, yes.
I know that was, losing a parent.
Never easy.
It's never easy, and it's pretty difficult. So, condolences. If you guys know how to get in contact with him, be like,
tell him that we said
that podcast that you blocked, they actually did one of it. We actually like Jax. We really do. Funny. Like, I've been following Jax personally for years.
Jax and his sweaters.
Chunky sweaters all around, God damn it. We like Jax. It's just that we just talked about how he's fucking other bitches. He knows he's fucking other bitches.
And we know. And we don't know why his girlfriend don't know.
But Jax keeps us entertained.
He's really the funniest part of that show.
After that is James Kennedy.
Yeah. And
he's always saying shit that makes me laugh.
And then Tom Sandoval.
Sandoval?
To me, yeah. He was like, that never happened on my watch. Or, you made out at the Golden Nugget? That place is disgusting. That place is amazing. Like, he always has the one-liner.
I thought that was Schwartz. Sandoval's the one with Ariana. Schwartz is the one.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So for me, his one line.
I think he did talk about the nugget.
The golden nugget.
Didn't he who's the one that that was Schwartz that put meat in his balls and ass and made his groomsmen eat it? I know it's really disgusting. It's nowhere near.
Congratulations, Katie.
Speaking of Katie, let's talk about her ass. Now, not only did she get a ring on the string,
she eventually got married. She got her wedding.
Wait, no, there's a certain point. Not only did she get that, not only was she cheated on multiple times by a drunken evening that he has no recollection of. Mm-hmm. Not only did they argue about him fucking a bitch during their joint bachelorette event in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Not only did they after getting married and spending $50,000, you find out that he drunkenly made out with someone again while you were gone out of town with your homegirls.
Why are you sitting here talking about the next bitch's relationship?
Oh, and her married husband. I'm like, well, your husband's married over here swapping spit with the next bitch.
Right. So clearly,
And you know what was so disrespectful? So they showed a clip of the girl telling Lala.
Yeah.
While Lala was telling Sheena and Ariana. Uh-huh. The ultimate low, which he did not bring up during this whole confrontation with Katie, he called the chick Bubba. Ooh. Now, if you guys are like, what the fuck does that mean? Bubba is like his pet name for Katie, and they're a pet name for each other. The fact that he's drunkenly calling somebody else Bubba,
that is crazy.
That's lower than him actually kissing her drunk.
Brittany, Katie, y'all just need to get together, sit down, and just ask yourself, do you love him?
Do you love him? Do you love him? Okay. It's like our little...
You think you the shit? Well, I'm the big shit.
You rather fuck with me?
Play some Countess Vaughn.
That was good old Countess Vaughn. Do you love him? If you don't know what we're talking about or laughing about, please Google it.
Countess Vaughn, do you love him?
But yeah, they do need to seriously ask you, like, do I really love him, or the idea of being with him?
Or you just want a man. Just say you have a man.
It's like, why do we women do that? We say that we love somebody, but we really don't. We're trying to love the person that they should be if they treat us right. What the fuck? So, and the only reason why it was brought up is because Lala and Katie were supposed to make amends, which they did. They even showed like text message proof of like them getting along. Mm-hmm. When they had the Fuck Shacks party in the morning, Sheena was talking about how, we're going to Vegas with Lala. And then Katie was like, with her married boyfriend. And she was like, he's not married. Oh, he's not married anymore. So Sheena's like, I thought you guys patched things up. Why are you even bringing it up? So, of course, Sheena went and told Lala. Mm-hmm. Lala said, are you fucking crazy?
Right.
Do you want to get popped?
Like, girl.
Ariana's like, I don't want to get popped. But she's like, but your husband was kissing my friend.
You want to talk about marriage?
Oh. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Insert Kelso Burn here.
Right. Damn. That's what she said.
Right? And they were like, wait, what, back up? And she's like, yeah, they were, before they were, while they were married.
Well, it was like 2 weeks ago.
And she even knew, like, when it was during Katie being out of town and went to New York with... If they were in New York together, they probably went to, like, Watch What Happens Live or something.
Yeah.
But, she knew that timeline. And then they had a clip of them talking, so they actually filmed it. Yeah. They just put it in as, like, a clip instead of, like, a whole scene. Ooh, and that's what she was like, yeah, he kept calling me Bubba.
Girl.
Now, I understand their production can be like, well, just say, remember he called you Bubba? Make sure you say that.
Don't you forget that, bitch. You won't get this check if you don't.
So can you imagine Katie watching the episode? Because Ariana pulled Schwartz to the side during Guillermo's birthday party at Sir that Stassi was the event planner for. Yeah. She was like, it's hard to say this, but there's a rumor going around saying that you kissed Lala's friend drunk, and he was like, I don't remember this.
Tom Sandoval, that didn't happen on my watch. you better watch your best friend.
Right. So he was like, man, maybe I'll just talk to her when I get home. Like, it wasn't like I didn't do that. Yeah. I love my wife. Like, something what Jax would do. Like, I would never do that. I am married. I am a committed man.
I am changed. I've grown.
I am not that Jax anymore. I am the new Jax.
He was like,
premium top line sweaters.
I, honest to God, don't remember. So that makes it fucking right.
He was like, what? I did
that? What? Me?
Moi?
When? How?
Damn, really?
That is whack.
Get out of here.
You don't say. Like, these is the fuckboys y'all are so just ready to marry.
Right. And then, before that even happened, so Lisa and Ken agreed to have a partnership with Sandoval Schwartz.
Yeah.
But instead of 10% for $120,000, they did 5% for $50,000 on their end because they felt like $120,000 was too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you spend $50,000 on a wedding, Schwartz, I'm pretty sure you can at least invest in a business.
Yeah.
And then when he got home and told Katie, she was like, Katie, I have a job. I said,
she was like, yay.
Yay. Why the fuck is that such a... I have a job.
Is he your son? Are you Nicki Minaj? Is he your son? Like,
Yeah,
that's how it was.
These my sons.
That's what it was like, Mommy.
Yeah.
I got a job.
Yay. We should go get ice cream and celebrate.
Malachi, Mommy, I got happy faces today.
And I'm like, oh, you did? Oh, that's so... You know what? I'm going to give you some Snapchat money. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, yeah, you got a job? You get some vagina tonight. That's exactly what the fuck happened.
Oh, God.
They lucky they had this show. Because they probably would have never stayed together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But anywho, yeah, that was oh, it's a lot going on. Sorry.
Right.
That was Vanderpump.
Wait, no. You have to get to the best part. It's more than one best part actually in here.
Okay.
And it's not the best part because it's the best show. It's the best part because these people are such idiots and it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
So instead of waiting to get home to talk to Katie, Schwartz just blurts it out. He was like, sorry, I just talked to me. She said I made out with some girl. And she's like, what? Wait, what? Like, it was like she looked like she was in, you know that meme of where it's like in the wash thing and it's like, what's going on? That's what your face looked like.
Like Mr. Crab.
Like Mr. Crab, Wendy.
That's what she gets.
That or the Allen with all the equations around her head. She was just like, wait, what?
What? You made out?
He was like, yeah, Rihanna told me that somebody told her that I made out with somebody, but I don't remember. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what you're talking about. And no, he said, I was so drunk that night. I don't remember anything.
So that means you did do it.
She said, well, you said that before.
Yeah, so that means...
She's like, oh my God, I just feel everything was just going so good. She's like, what is wrong with you? Like, we're married. You're my husband. And I'm like, your wife. And it's like, I can't believe you. And so Lisa's like, what's going on?
I wish I could be an extra for that show. Because I'd be there in the corner just laughing at that bitch. Everything was just so good. It was all good just a week ago.
Just a week ago. But he cheated on what? 2 bitches though.
We shouldn't take this much pleasure. Oh, I do take this much
God
pleasure.
damn it, this reality TV. We can do this.
Yeah.
Now, if it's one of my friends, you know what?
Yeah.
Scratch that, it wouldn't be one of my friends.
No.
So,
No.
not this bad. Not at all.
No.
So she wound up going to, like, you know, the little back area that they go to in the, and we've actually been to Sur a few times. So we kind of know the structure of it.
Right.
Where the garden is.
We know that place.
Right. So we actually went for my birthday last year, and we actually got to sit in that little private area for fucking free. I said, we sitting in here? I was so excited.
Right.
So maybe I'll put up a picture for like a throwback Thursday or something. So my birthday coming up. But she's like, I just don't. And everybody wound up being outside. She's like, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
He's like, Bubba. I'm like, oh, don't say that, because that's what you call the last bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that now.
You gotta find her a new nickname and everything.
It's like the version of Kevin Hart and Rib.
Oh, yeah. You are now Boo Boo, the fool.
You ain't the Rib.
And the
McRib.
You know that's seasonal.
Right. Isn't it back in season?
I haven't seen any commercials.
I did see some Girl Scout cookies on Facebook the other day. I said, oh, it's almost that time.
Right. Now, a man call you his Girl Scout cookie. It's real.
Which Girl Scout cookie, though? Ooh. Which one you would be offended to be called?
You know, only because I'm not a fan of coconut. I don't like
the Samoas.
Yes.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you calling me a Samoa with them nasty flakes on top? I ain't nasty.
And I don't have flakes on top of anything.
I'm smooth like a Thin Mint.
Right. I love those in the lemon.
Everybody, I don't know why everybody loves it. It's like, you got them Thin Mints.
Right.
It's like that cookie crack. Thin Mint, trefoils.
Yeah.
I know some people call it trefoils. I call them trefoils. Those are like the top two to go. The blue box and the green box.
Was it yeah, obviously it was last year. Somebody had like some s'mores.
Okay.
They did,
So
and I couldn't find them shit.
Let me tell you, Christine, if you are listening to my podcast, no, because her daughter's in Girl Scout, and every time, yes, I do. Every time I tried to get s'mores, she would sell them out. I'm like, it's a new flavor. And we sound fat as fuck right now, but I don't care. I want some s'more Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, if you can hook me up, if I can't get in touch with Christine.
We want Girl Scout cookies.
S'mores.
That's going to be the caption of this show.
Trefoils and lemon.
I forgot. Just lemon.
The one with lemon on it. The lemon
ones. That's going to be the title of our show. We need some Girl Scout cookies.
Right. Okay.
All
back to our scheduled podcast.
Of dumbasses.
So that was pretty much that episode. It was funny. Now, in the next episode, allegedly, well, it's pretty much the episode we didn't watch last night.
Yeah.
Being that it's Tuesday and we're recording this. There is a recording of Jax and Faith.
So, did the old lady record them?
Probably. You know, these old people be all technological savvy now. But and what else? Of course there's going to be drama with Katie and Lala and Schwartz and all that. But I don't know why I've been seeing this a lot on reality TV. How are people like Sheena, Katie, Kristen, and Stassi going to talk shit about Lala flying in a private jet to Vegas? Well, you're like, no, we'll just do it with normal people. What happened to being frenemies?
Why are you mad?
What is the problem? Like, she's giving you opportunity to fly for free.
Because
you're now free to move around the country. God damn it. And you
not you Southwest.
Right?
But no.
You know how much it costs to take a private jet somewhere?
It's just jealousy. I really think that's what it is. Because
she's called her a whore.
Right.
She called her a homewrecker. But guess what? These are all the same things that they call Sheena.
Yeah.
And then they wound up being friends with Sheena, and then now they're back to being so-so with Sheena.
Yeah.
And Sheena was in A Bridesmaid, but the next season they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
So bad. Is this white people stuff?
It might.
Or is it just Hollywood
reality
stuff?
You know.
A certain extent of that is them personally, not just production.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're not that much younger than us. No. Especially Kristen, old ass.
Yeah.
She's already been in her 30s. Yeah. Remember, Jazz? She's in your 30s.
Right. You older than us, bitch. Get it together. I think it's jealousy. I think that
if I don't have any qualms with her,
yeah,
and she's like, "Hey, I'm going to Vegas on a jet. You want to come?"
No, you mad? Yeah.
You said on the jet.
Well, cool.
We just started working 2 weeks ago, and you're invited. Well, yes, bitch. I'll meet you at the airport.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's jealousy. I think
she's like, yeah, my boyfriend does very well for himself, and she was in some like Bentley or Rolls Royce. I'm like, look, come on now. Yeah. Obviously, she only works at the restaurant because it's for show.
Yeah,
for the show, because you get checks from the show and help from your boy. Well, I wouldn't even say help; he just pays for everything.
Yeah, I think it's just jealousy, and then unlike Sheena, Lala don't really take shit.
She gonna pop. Yeah. Somebody.
So, they like say and do stuff, and I don't know. I think they think that they're like the Mean Girls clique, and people just want to be in that clique. So it's like, well, I'm going to take whatever you do to be a part of that clique. I don't know. It's very young and immature and stupid. But I really think
they are
jealousy.
Extremely, extremely cliquey.
Yeah, I think it's jealousy.
You know what I was fucking jealous of? So Lisa threw the party for Guillermo, which is her business partner for Sir. For those of you that guys don't know. So Stassi went to Villa Rosa, which is her property name. It's not even a house property, or an estate, I should say. Why did Lisa just hand her a credit card? She's like, there's no limit on it, so don't do crazy. She had the golden ticket in her fucking hand. Like, this woman trusts you. Mind you, her property is at least $20 million. Yeah. And I'm probably undershooting it because I haven't seen, like, the whole thing. Like, I don't know the square footage and all that. But she has a goddamn moat with swans in her front yard. With a huge top to bottom glass door. Yeah. And a bridge over the moat. Yeah. This lady's rich.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Just nasty rich.
Yeah.
We haven't seen if she has a theater or anything like that.
She has like 6 cabanas outside.
Oh, yeah. And that big ass pool, the big ass. You really could have a wedding. She
has had a wedding.
She had Pandora's wedding at her house.
Yeah.
That's how you know you got the shoe. It's like, oh, you just have the wedding in my house.
Right. And her wedding still costs like
$1 million. Yeah. She.
His ass.
Good old Kevin.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much going on with those people.
Yeah.
According to Sandoval was like, it sounded like he was trying to say like, oh, but I wasn't there. She's like, you better not be defending him. Lisa. Yeah. He was like, I'm not. He was like, and I'm super mad at you. Like,
wow.
Sandoval.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's enough of that. What are we going to talk about next?
Let's talk about good old the premiere of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Very excited for that.
I been hearing about Miami being the next city for at least a year.
Yeah.
About being Trick Daddy and Trina. We were like, Trick Daddy and Trina?
Yeah, I watch...
You know that?
Right.
I'm going to be watching. I don't give a fuck else who was on it.
Right. Trina is my favorite rapper. Has always been my favorite rapper. I know all the words. I bought the album when I shouldn't have and hid it in my Britney Spears CD so I wouldn't get found out.
Which one? Which Britney Spears?
Oops, I Did It Again.
Oops. It was around that same time.
Yeah. Straight, I was like, ooh, her first album went to Target. Grandmother didn't even see.
No, she wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, so,
why do you do that to our grandma? Just sneak stuff in the basket?
Because if I would have tried to be... I lied because I cared about her feelings.
And not about her wallet. Because you knew she was paying for it.
No, I had some money around my time. Okay. Babysitting money.
Oh, of course. Cliche.
But yeah, so I knew even with my own money, if I would have walked up to the stand with, half-naked Trina on the cover, put that shit back.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I see what you mean.
So I have to get the little white girl. Hey. Right.
Be like, I can help you with this.
Right. So yeah, very excited for the season. And... it has not disappointed at all. Because definitely
there's one part of the whole episode that was disappointing in the sense that it reminded me of the other Love and Hip Hop Love and Hip Hop seasons. Yeah. But overall, everything was like very interesting.
Because after not watching it at all for New York.
I haven't watched New York.
I think I watched the first two or three
episodes, and after that, I was like, I'm done with this bullshit.
I'm bored with this.
After this whole James situation, I can't. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah. So, so much to talk about with that.
So let's talk about the cast. So we have Trick Daddy and Trina.
Uh-huh.
We have Gunplay.
Mm-hmm. Plays with guns.
That don't play. He play with them guns and shoot you in your back or something. Mm-hmm. I ain't fucking with him. We have
Amara La Negra.
With all her Afro glory.
Right.
We're going to get to her and her
skin.
Oh my God.
Milk chocolate. Just
pure, silky, just shining, just.
Willy
oh my
Wonka,
God. She wouldn't even need like a highlighter.
No.
It's just gloss, just shining on its own.
I need to know what her skin is composed.
I know, right?
What's the ingredients in your skin?
Well, she said cocoa butter. I'm like, God damn it. What kind of cocoa butter you use? You make it yourself?
Right.
We have Amanda. We have
Trina's cousin.
Bobby Lights.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lights, he's a gay rapper and gets really hard in the shit. And I'm not making fun. That's exactly how he talks.
Yeah.
So, and then we have fucking
Shay. Flavor of Love.
Pleasure P said it was Atlanta Shay.
Yeah, I was Atlanta Shay.
And we got Pleasure P.
Pretty Ricky.
Grind on me. Relax your time. Time with me. I'll never forget. That shit came out when I
was a freshman going into college. Freshman year, 2005.
Yeah, because I remember it being played at grad night.
Yeah.
And this for the class of 2005.
Yeah.
Class of 05. So like June 05.
Yeah.
And it was already out for some while. Mm-hmm. So it can have been 04,
like that's
04, 05.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll never forget. Okay, so when you have back then, when you had grad night at Disneyland, mind you, we're from LA. Mm-hmm. So you either had it at Disneyland or Six Flags.
Yeah.
Depending on what your school wanted to do.
Yeah.
So our school went to Disneyland. You usually only went to Six Flags if your school got kicked out of Disney.
Oh, damn.
Because there'll be some schools that was like, oh, yeah, we went to Disney last year, but now we have to go to Six Flags because
motherfucking badasses. What?
And it's these hard-headed black folks like just fucking up shit.
Mickey Mouse said, not today.
Get out of here. Not in my house.
Take that shit over there to Looney
Tunes. This is a happy place.
Bugs Bunny.
You take that ghetto bullshit to the Six Flags.
Take us to Valencia.
Oh, shit. You got way too much fun today.
You're Mickey Mouse.
I'm trying to do my best. And good riddance. We only take happy people here. And it had to have been something like really bad. Like you got caught getting hid in the bushes or some bad your ass too young for this.
Right, like, no. You
like, no one but God can help you. That's like when you get kicked out of Disneyland. So, you know it's bad. Take that
shit over there to Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes. Because here, I got a wife. I got kids.
And by then, California Adventures is open. So, we got to go to both.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, when you go to Disneyland, there's like different quote-unquote clubs.
Yeah.
And at the time, there was 100.3, the beats. That's before it changed to the wave or the sound. No, the sound. The sound. The wave is 92.
92.7. The wave. All right.
It's funny how we only remember the actual station number when we sing the song.
Right, like, wait, what is 92.7 the way.
You know what other commercial that makes me laugh? Reminds me of that song for Education Connection. So I wanted to go. I better not. Connection. I used to know that whole song. It came on so much when I used to watch Degrassi.
Right.
It came on like every time it was a commercial. It was like,
hey, bitch, I'm just trying to watch Degrassi.
Degrassi Education Connection. Degrassi Education Connection. It's like, bitch, I know that you work at the diner.
Drake.
Okay. Right. Move. I need to see Aubrey. Get out my fucking way.
Oh my God.
Okay, anyway. Back to Disneyland. And one of the songs that they play, I remember once. They're like, oh shit, they got my shit. And mind you, we're like 17, 18, like barely legal. Some of the young ones in seniors are like 16. But no, you can actually go to grad night younger. You just had to have like one of the seniors invite you.
Yeah.
Because I went to grad night twice. One with my stepsister at the time, and then one with King Drew High School in Compton. So, and I went with that. But almost everybody I knew from middle school. So it wasn't even like, so yeah, you had to get like a ticket through that. Yeah. So, once that song came, everybody tried to find a pole or a wall. Run on me, relax, take your time on me.
Peep the background vocals. Right? When I get home, I make him say, huh? Then I make him say, hey.
Everybody make that That's such a classic. It's like the main known song from Pretty Ricky. But anyway, Pleasure P from that group is, I would say, an official member of... I don't know why. I don't know why Shay's an official member.
You know, I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to. I don't know. She's trying to get back to cashing these VH1 checks.
You see her with Kenny Goody? He was like, call Chime School. And I agree with you. Like,
right. Yeah.
But anyway, we'll get to her in a second. So everything's going good. I like Miami because it doesn't have the same show flow as New York and Hollywood.
Yeah, it has its own.
The only reason why Atlanta's not in the same category because I think Atlanta was the first to have the relationship trouble storyline.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
New York in original was strictly love and hip hop.
Yeah, Jim Jones wasn't. No,
not
Chrissy,
not Olivia. None of them really had fucked up relationships.
No.
Emily, none of them really had fucked up relationships to where the bitch that your man is fucking on the side has always been around. Like it was in their own personal relationship as far as you don't spend time with me. You know, I feel like there's groupies around, like
you
normal
don't
stuff.
Me.
Yeah. But now it's. You come on the show and you like, I hate my fucking husband. Now I'm gonna fuck with Richie D. It's like, This is episode 1, bitch. Like, why are you married? She yells so much. Oh my God, what's going on?
And it sounds like she's on like pills or.
She does. She sounds very slurred and like.
Wait, is that the way you talk or?
I hope not.
And I didn't watch the whole season to find out. But
right. I just see clips with Kendall, best friend and Chill come on, so that's pretty much the only time. But yeah, but Miami, it's like, okay, honestly, number one reason, Trick Daddy and Trina.
Yeah.
Like,
bottom line.
Yeah. After that, it's okay, it's cool, it's a different city, Gunplay. So Gunplay made an appearance in Atlanta. Shay Ben made an appearance in Atlanta.
Yeah, she got a new man, a new body, a new attitude, and
a new wig.
Yeah, a new wig.
New year, new wig.
You see the slides.
Insider. Am I missing? I feel like there's those 2 other Latino ones, Something Vega, and I want to say it's like Miami Vega or something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
But anyway, so in the first episode, one thing that really stood out, which is obviously something that you guys heard about, even if you didn't watch the episode.
Yeah.
Because, you know, what's that AJ video? Is this, I forget what it is, something journal.
Yeah.
By the time I watched, they already had almost 4 million views on that one clip between Young Hollywood and Amada La Negra.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very hard for me to say her name without doing that.
Yeah.
You need some spice on it.
Right. I think that's why she did it. Amada La Negra. You don't,
But if you guys don't think that colorism within one race doesn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are dumb.
Yeah.
You've seen it firsthand. How it is, especially from a man to a woman.
Yeah.
Like how demeaning you are to tell someone that you can't be elegant wearing an afro, that they need you to be less Macy Gray, more Beyonce. Beyonce has rocked an afro on the red carpet when she did Austin Powers, didn't she?
Yeah. Everybody don't
did a music video with an afro.
Yeah, everybody don't want to look like Beyonce. Beyonce is Beyonce. That's not. She's that just it just.
And she was like, "Well, not everyone looks like J-Lo or Shakira or Sofia Vergara."
And he was just the asshole, and it was like.
Oh, we need cookie cutter poster child.
I'm like, that's not
what is that?
Industry.
First of all, you're a fucking producer.
Right.
When do you get to tell somebody what they can wear?
Right. And then talking about when I produce, I like to be hands-on. But you say you've worked with Pitbull. I'm pretty sure you didn't go into a meeting with Pitbull and say, you're going to look like this and this and this.
Or be like, you know what? I think I need you to wear suits now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he probably heard the beat. Didn't he? Probably didn't even meet you and said, you know, here's this check.
Somebody was like, here's a list of beats. One of these in this pile. Let's go through
I'll take this one. Call J-Lo. Let's do
this one says Young Hollywood.
Okay. It works.
Yeah. I think I like it. We'll take that one. That's pretty much what happened. Unless you're like Scott Storch, Timbaland,
JD,
Swiss Beats, like those names.
Metro on the beat. Young Metro. Not Metro on the beat. Oh, I'm so old.
Metro, don't trust you. I'm going to shoot you. Raindrop. Drop. I'm sorry. That song came in my head. But yeah, unless you one of those names.
Right.
I really don't view you as this huge producer when it comes to us regular folks.
Right. When it comes, not for you to be a producer, but you can tell me how I have to dress and look. And it's
unless you have your own label and you sign them, that's different. But if you're just a music producer, then, because pretty much all the people we name have their own label.
Right.
So that's different. But if you're just a producer, you have no right to tell anybody what they're supposed to look like because your quote unquote name is on the line where it says producer.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
And that's it.
No.
I could be wrong.
That's like James Cameron getting upset that Leonardo DiCaprio wore the wrong kind of black suit.
I told you, this is goddamn Titanic. We want beige, damn it.
Beige! Like, because he wore the wrong colored suit to the red carpet of the premiere in New York. Like, you're the director. You have nothing to do with how I'm supposed to look for myself. That makes no sense.
At all. So, yeah, just ignorance at its finest.
Call her Nutella Queen. Right. Like, oh, well, Afro-Latina, explain it to me. Are you African or is it because you're Afro?
Is that? Like, you've never heard the term Afro-Latina.
But you know what? And I'm going to be honest with you. Before this whole thing with Amada, I had looked in some like comments about Afro-Latina just in general because it has been coming up a lot in more recent years. And some Hispanics or Latinas have been saying, and I'm saying Latinas because it's mainly from women. Yeah. That, well, no one I know uses the term Afro-Latina. It's a made up word. And it's like, it's when you don't know the history of your own people.
Right. Because I know Zoe Saldana, she refers to herself as an Afro-Latina. Mm-hmm. And there's been a few other, I can't remember. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just like, even if you don't know something, why?
But they have the same issues like and when it comes to Latin America, that on their television screens, they don't see a lot of people like that's Amada's color. Right. Like, even when you're walking down the street and you see somebody like my complexion, they start speaking fluent Spanish. You're like, oh. Yeah. You don't see them as much as you would think. Yeah. And that kind of goes into the whole thing when it was like, you know, Oscars didn't have enough black nominees and nominations. It's like you don't see a lot of the representation of them on screen. Yeah. And that doesn't give them a different perception of how we are as black people. Right. Now, people want to argue like, well, if you guys don't see yourself on the screen, then maybe you guys should stop taking stereotypical roles.
And I was like, what does that mean? Because, okay, all right.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, oh, well, why don't you do it yourself? It's not that easy. Do you know how hard it was for Ava DuVernay to get to the point where she is as a director? Right. Not only is she a black director, but a female director. Right. It's hard to get to that level. So when you see it, I don't want to say it's refreshing, but it's like there's other people other than black or African Americans that deal with this. Yeah, with colorism. Because if y'all didn't hear, we had the whole colorism thing happen with Hazel E. I almost called her Nasal E because that's what Masika called her. But Hazel E, like, you bitches are mad because you can't pass a paper bag. Right, because I'm light-skinned. Like, girl, but you're light-skinned and ugly, so it doesn't count. And this is coming from a light-skinned girl. I'm just saying. I'm just, you know, and I probably barely wouldn't pass either, I think. Like, depending on what brand of bag. Depending on the brand of bag. You pass Vaughn's bag. I'm just saying. But a Ralph's bag? No. But yeah, like it was just like it was funny, just but stupid. It's stuff like that where it's like you're really trying to pull the whole paper bag card. Like, it just really seemed to come out of nowhere. It was literally got to the point where because those were some of the issues that are, and I wouldn't even say ancestors, like my grandma had to deal with. Yeah. In the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Mm-hmm. Let's pick the 40s. You still have this really heightened thing about Jim Crow. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And us as black people, when it comes to women, It was like if you did pass the paper bag test, then you were going to have an easier life.
Yeah.
Because you can blend. Yeah. There have been stories, true stories, of people who were considered passing and were able to go to college, get good jobs, get married, because no one would double look at them or turn their head twice when they saw them walking down the street. They thought that they were white. They could have been the ones that could sit in the front of the bus or could sit at the diner with the white people because they passed a certain complexion. So it's still going on in 2017, 2018. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But anyway, but Amaya stood her ground.
She did.
She rocked her afro. She said, so I can't be elegant with the fro. Which is stupid because Viola Davis just rocked the runway at the Golden Globes with a big ass nasty, when I mean nasty, I mean bomb fro. Mm-hmm. Not Lil one, not her natural one that she wore herself. She said, let me throw this wig on and show y'all what an afro is. Right. And let me be elegant. Well, she probably don't even know what's going on the show. Yeah. She probably just did it because she wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, to tell someone they can't do that in the reaction thing that we saw on the app, he was like, well, I mean, I was just trying to tell her, like, maybe she can, like, rock braids or straighten. Like, no, that's not what you said. You didn't say, are you open to be able to versatile when it comes to your hairstyle? You told her straight up, you can't wear your afro. It's not cute. And I need you to be more like Beyonce. Yeah. Those are two completely different things. Honestly, if you would have said it the way you said it the second time, it would have been, you would have gotten a whole different reaction from her. Yeah. You're not the first person who said anything like that to her. Yeah. So she would have heard you say that. She'd be like, oh, this is different. This is not the same as before when people told me they don't like my afro. Let her rock her shit. And she was like, if you didn't know, I am black. And we're probably the same color. Yeah. But her skin is just
milk chocolate.
Smooth. Like, it's just... Yeah. Even when makeup on, you look, there's, like, no way she has any kind of pimples under there. Yeah. Under that makeup.
Yeah. So, this season's going to be really good.
Except for Shay.
Yeah.
Atlanta Shay came out.
Yeah. It's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Because I guess she
felt who will be the most entertaining? Like, who is the equivalent of Jax?
Shit, it might be Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy is pretty funny.
You know what? Or maybe Trina's assistant.
The assistant, yes. He was like, you know what? And he was just look very professional. He must have swung his head and rolled his eyes like, bitch, please. I said, oh, I clutched my invisible pearls. Right. And I was like, oh, well. Yeah. He was like, you know what? You're a bum bitch. I don't like you. You're just mad because you're jealous. Like,
He said, well, let me take off my glasses.
Right. And let's throw this glass at you. Right. But, yes, if he's in it a lot more, then it's like, okay, yeah. But as far as just the cast members, who do you think would be the most entertaining?
I think, for me, it might be Trick Daddy in his confessional outfit. Every time.
My favorite part when he was having that conversation with Gunplay, he was just, chewing. Took a napkin, wipe his mouth. And he was like, and then got up, threw something away. Like, he didn't give not one fuck about that camera that was sitting there. It was pretty funny. And then, the person who will be entertaining but annoying equally is Bobby Light.
Oh, yeah.
Because he'll say things that are, like, funny or do things that are funny, like, but then he still acts, like, super, super annoying.
Yeah, and you can tell. He just, like, you know, Trina is, contrary to what you might think, Trina is very classy, but she doesn't come off fake, unlike, you know, Nikki. So she's just very real, but I'm classy. And
I haven't heard great things about Nikki's personality.
And she's a very bad attitude. Very bad attitude.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
Bad attitude.
Unbeautiful down.
Yeah. So.
But when it comes to other rappers, I don't think I've really heard, like, this person is full of trash.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Nikki.
No.
I do remember some documentary or something she did with MTV. She was like,
oh, yeah.
Where are my nuts? I want my nuts in here. It was like specific.
Yeah, and she was like, well, if a man was demanding, he'd be a boss. But because I'm a woman, and it's like, I get what you're trying to say, but it's like, no, you just...
And then you got some gullible bitches because she's saying the word boss. It's automatically like, yeah, they over here trying to hold us women down.
No,
like no, she's really being a bitch.
Really
you can be stern. You can be like Beyonce, like you can be
I'm assertive.
Polite, but you can't be nice. Like there's a difference. Like I'm stern. I make sure that I let people know what I want, but I'm not rude to people.
Yeah.
She's straight up rude to people, but tries to portray it as being a boss.
Yeah.
Which I'm getting tired of. You know what? It feels like boss should be one of those words that should be put in the book of words to never use again, like epic and lit.
Lit.
You know, when white people start saying stuff, it just ruins everything. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest, you guys. Our white people listeners. White listeners. White people eater. That's what it sounds like I said. It sounds so horrible. Yeah. But yeah, once you guys talking about lit and doing the Dougie, and it's like, throw the whole dance away. I can't.
I didn't want it when it was just us, and now I
definitely don't want to hear or see anything about it now. But yeah, she's pretty cool. I mean, she loves her cousin, obviously.
And she's like, no, I'm not dealing with your extraness. And...
She's like, you barely got in here. Like, right. I was like, you're my cousin. Trin is my cousin. She's my first cousin. This is my cousin. It's like,
calm down.
We heard you.
You're jealous because you're not her cousin. I mean, well, he's
I'm
still
like,
around.
I'm the assistant. Dog fight the video that they showed was in 2016, and he's still around. So why are you mad?
So,
that I wrote
back to my job
was just, it was just, oh my God.
Yeah. Utterly disgusted with your presence.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you can say, like, just because someone's your family member, and let's say they're a Beyonce.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean automatically because you're a family, you get to be a superstar too. Like that, no. You can still take advantage and be somebody's blood relative. I don't see why relatives automatically think that they're in the money when a relative, even as close as a first cousin, makes it like, oh, I'm about to make it too. That's not automatic. That's not.
And maybe it's your attitude. Maybe she would be more willing to be more helpful if your attitude wasn't so
But that's exactly what she said. She's like, my staff acts a certain way, but when you come out, you act crazy.
And that's too much.
Why do you think just because she's a relative, she has to work with you? Or you just said yourself, well, I'm going to be a superstar anyway. Okay, well, if you feel that way, why are you pressing her so hard to be supportive of you?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't get the begging for support thing. But
yeah, it's just okay. But overall,
great, good season. I'm looking forward. Well, not good season. I haven't started, but so good so far, so good. I'm looking forward to it.
We still have to catch up everything. So we want to talk about Roa or medicine?
Let's get to Roa.
And what part of Roa do you want to talk about first?
Okay, I guess I'll start this conversation. Let's start with I guess we could just get to the thick of it. Kenya asked Sheree to help her with a domestic violence PSA, and she also got the rest of the girls together to talk about their experiences, and to record it. You know, very, very nice project. There definitely needs to be more awareness about domestic violence. However, it just made me have more questions about Kenya Moore. Because, well, I had found out that I've always heard that she allegedly had domestic violence happen to her in previous relationships, but never knew the details. So I come to find out that a guy that she was dating at 16, he was 27, and their situation got so bad to where she was stabbed. And I was like, oh my God, like, that's horrible. But then, once again...
You already heard my questions. Shit.
For me, it just made me think, like, okay, every survivor, no survivor of domestic violence, there is not a textbook way to act. No one acts the exact same way. No one heals and... Or
grieves or process or anything that
everything the same way. I am fully aware of that. But knowing now that this is what she's been through, her behavior since being on this show has made me have even more questions. Like her relationship with Matt Jordan. He displayed signs of possible, abuse very early on.
No, let's back that up. He was abusive. He just never was physically abusive to her directly, but he was abusive.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, if you've already been through this, and Kenya's also the one that's very quick to point out somebody else's violent behavior. So it's like, well, if you've already been a survivor of domestic violence, even the sight of someone getting a little violent triggers you and makes you feel very defensive and scared. Why are you still with this man who's putting holes in your wall, holes in your door, breaking windows?
Blood from glass breaking, spray painting your car, following you to another state.
Why are you... Yeah. And then your whole interaction with Portia, you claim... She's always said when it comes to Portia, well, no matter what no one says to you, that doesn't give you the right to put your hands on anyone. So it's like, okay, well, you're a survivor of domestic violence. Yet, once again, I know every survivor, they handle things different. But
when it comes to them, but not how they act towards other people.
So... I'm like, but you constantly provoke Portia. Any way or opportunity there is a chance for you to get into an argument or altercation with her, you jump at it. And
it's like she wants her to get back to that space so she can say, look, she did it. She didn't change.
Yeah. So it's like, but if you're so scared of her violent ways, wouldn't a normal person be like, you know what? Portia got a problem. I don't fuck with her. Yeah. I honestly, I would really rather not be around her. So I'm not even going to speak to her. I'm not even going to acknowledge her. You do the exact opposite. You put stuff in her face. You get all in her face. Somebody else could be talking to Portia. You will butt in at any moment to try to get in the argument.
And they be like, oh, what you say? You going to get mad? You going to hit me?
It's like,
it's just like you're antagonizing the situation. Right. It's like you're poking the bear, and the bear bites your ass. You're like, the bear bit me. It's like, it was a bear. Why did you even poke it in the first place?
And the biggest thing, you were the one who revealed last season to the world that Sheree's ex-husband was abusing her. You guys had a talk.
Well, she just said, you knew you got your hand. Somebody put hands on you. She was like, who? Who put hands on me? She's like, you know who I'm talking about? So it's like, as a survivor, you don't even respect anybody else's situation that they went through, and you feel like you can speak on it because you feel attacked. So you go and do something like that.
Yeah.
Ever since then, up until this point, Sheree has been dealing with this whole thing about
We
Bob.
never knew Sheree and Bob had a physical abusive relationship.
No, not before that. Not at least maybe locally in Atlanta.
Right.
But not
on TV. Yeah. So it just definitely made me think like, okay. Not trying to say her story isn't real, anything like that, but it just it just made me have more questions.
I believe everything that happened to her. I would hope that she wouldn't lie about something like that.
Yeah.
But she was so secretive about, I wouldn't even say secretive. She just never wanted to talk about the situation that happened when she was 16. Sidebar.
Why were you sick? Yeah.
My dad's Nigerian. He's very black and white with a lot of things.
Yeah.
If he told you to stay away from the stove because you're going to burn yourself and you burn yourself, my dad doesn't ask if you're okay first.
Yeah.
He asks you why. That's what I told you to stop doing what you do it.
Yep.
Then he'll ask you if you're okay.
Yeah.
So for me, you're 16 and you're dating someone that's 27, maybe close to turning 28. Why are you even trying to be in a relationship with somebody that's statutory rape?
Yeah.
If you guys were physically active.
Yeah.
Sexually active.
But I can't see a 28-year-old man wanting to deal with a 16-year-old in a romantic but non-intimate
And then
way.
the other question I had was, how often were you guys together to the point where he could put hands on you and stab you and have no adult intervene when they see your body?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know her mom wasn't around, but she lived with her grandma. She had her aunt.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely made you have questions.
So what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
To a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old get stabbed?
Yeah.
By somebody that's almost 30 years old? How does that happen?
Yeah.
Unless you was really just thotting bopping, not trying to be funny, but that's probably what would happen before this happened. It's a tragic. No one deserves it.
Yeah.
But when you automatically hear a 16-year-old was stabbed by her 27-year-old boyfriend, you're going to have questions of how the 16-year-old even got into that position in the first place.
How did that happen?
Because I want my daughter to come home and she acting funny or
something.
I'm not. Why is the 16-year-old even out of the house that much?
Right. And come out, you got a 25-year-old man. Okay, well, I'm killing him.
Right?
So that's just a given. He's going to get his. But I'm also going to beat your ass because I taught you better than that.
Maybe she didn't.
Yeah.
She keeps saying how her mom wasn't around.
Look.
Maybe her grandma didn't really know.
Yeah. Maybe she had her grandma, so she was like, haha, I could pull one over on you.
Probably. Because there's some grandmas that aren't really active or hands-on like my grandmother was.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe. But yeah, it definitely made me have some more questions for Kenya Moore. Maybe I'll write into the reunion.
I feel like we should.
Well, I guess for me, that was really the only
That was the most questions I had, honestly, with Kenya.
Yeah.
And I voiced this before when she was dealing with Matt.
Yeah.
And what was really the difference between Matt and Portia.
Right. And then she was like, well, I never felt unsafe with Matt. And like, but even if we take it back 3 or 4 seasons when Nene had that hotel party and all that man did was walk towards you.
That's true, too.
Oh, my God. I felt so threatened. But this man sitting here punching walls and breaking windows and
probably has to get to your house.
In your house. Right. He did all this to your property.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. She was gone. And when that stuff happened. So he still had the clicker or something.
So, yeah. Just more questions. So, moving on to our other favorite ladies of Atlanta.
Married to Madison.
Wait. Hey, Jen, Dr. Jackie. Heavenly Simone.
Quag. Wait, I'm gonna find it. Sorry, I'm smacking. Wait, Married to Medicine song.
Let's see.
Oh, I got it. I found it. That was quick. Please don't be no ad. Oh, this is the first one. Hell yeah. Mariah. Oh, that's from like the first season. Carrie.
First season. Right. Carrie. Who the fuck is you? Oh. So yes, very, very good episode. I know it's been like 2 episodes, so I guess let's quickly get into it. Heavenly, trying to be a better person, but still doing dumb shit every day. But I guess, she's trying.
She keeps saying that, but she's
yeah,
your mama.
So funny. I don't know. I mean, I know everyone's different, but if I'm arguing with somebody and they say your mama,
I'm really not going to get offended.
I'm gonna laugh.
I'm just
really?
like, wait, what?
That means I won the argument.
Oh, so we're in second grade. Like, I really wouldn't get offended by that.
So she tried to make amends with Mariah and apologize about, the remarks she made about her mom being dusty.
On the last episode.
Reunion. Yeah.
Not reunion.
Well, when she said it.
Oh, you saying she's apologizing for when she said it. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Mariah seemed to accept it, but then at her Mother's Day brunch, no, not Mother's Day. Was it Mother's Day?
It was Mother's Day.
Mother's Day brunch. She had an award ceremony. I guess she felt like she was entitled enough to give out awards. She gave a special award to Toya. And then made the speech of basically saying, even though we have got into it and we've had our issues, you never talked bad about my mama. And looked at Dr. Heavenly and it was like, oh. Which, I mean, Toya really should have because, I mean, her mama did hit her in the head with a purse. So, oh yeah, her mama would have got all the insults. Which she probably did. Toya probably just, didn't say it on camera.
I know.
But,
yeah, we kind of have a little bit different views on how we react to parents.
Yeah.
I'm more of their parent, don't say anything.
Yeah.
Roberta is like...
I'm a parent, I won't say anything.
More like, I'm going to try my hardest.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm not going to say that I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to try my hardest.
Right. Even if that means me leaving the room, I will. But if I'm in a place where it's like, I absolutely can't leave, and not even like, oh... you said something, I'm going to say something to you. Mm-hmm. But if I'm literally backed up against a corner and the person whose parent it is ain't saying nothing, it's like, okay,
like if it was MJ mama, what would you do?
Mama? Oh,
If it was MJ's mama, what would you do? Walk away or tell her about herself?
Oh, I'm going to walk away. I am. Mm-hmm. But let's say we're in a locked room and no one can escape. So you're not going to get your mama? So I have to defend myself? Okay, and that's where I stop because...
What if you were Phaedra with Candy's mama? What would you have done?
Oh.
If you were Phaedra, what would you...
special type of mama. Well, I even liked the way Phaedra... because Phaedra's so good with her words.
Yeah.
Even the way Phaedra responded to her, it was... classy, but very shady. It was
True.
like, I could be very upset, but I'm not even going to. I would just think that, a lady nearing the last years of her life would be more
right.
She's
like, you shady.
That is like
you shady bitch.
I would need to. Yes, that's what I aspire to have, like a Phaedra type of shade to her, even where it's somewhere it's like, you can't be disrespectful. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I am going to throw a little shady palm tree.
Shit, shady bush.
Yeah.
Because it's low.
Right.
But yeah. No,
like,
that's definitely,
that's
she'd had some of the best responses.
Right.
And I think that's coming from being a lawyer, like attorney background.
Yeah.
She can be shady in a courtroom, but it's never like disrespectful.
Right.
It's
like I'm going to elegantly tell you because
about
while
yourself.
you sitting here, bitch, well,
in her shade to Kenya, I don't think I heard one bitch out of her name.
Yeah.
Out of her mouth.
Yeah, I think that she just, she's really good with her words. So, I mean, I think even with a parent, I don't think I could come out of my mouth like, you bitch. But I don't think I could. But I probably would get to a point where I'm like, you know what, you old ass lady? Get the fuck out. Or
I'm going to tell you again.
I don't know. I'm going to tell you once.
I'm trying not to disrespect you. Right. Please get out my face.
I'm not your daughter, okay?
Right.
But, okay, yeah, enough of that. Yeah, so Mariah's mama didn't accept the apology. And then, of course, Mariah felt some type of way. Not Mariah. Heavenly felt some type of way because of the dig that Mariah made. And, so
I don't know why Mariah didn't think that was going to be a dig when the person was right there. Like, you knew what was going to happen.
You knew what you were doing.
So when they got confronted at Dr. Contessa's 90s party, she was like, it had nothing to do with you. It was like,
yes, you did.
Well, no, it was a Mother's Day and blah, blah, blah. Like,
no.
You could have gave her an award just for being a stay-at-home mom. You didn't have anything. It didn't have to do anything to do with your specific mom. She had her moment. She was having her moment. Why are you putting that? You knew exactly what was going on. You know what she was doing. Whatever she did.
She did that shit.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah, so then they got into it, and in the midst of it, Heavenly again, your mama's like,
she said, oh, there it is again. My mama what? What did you say?
That's exactly how it was. What'd you say? Yeah.
And Mariah got up.
And she was like, your mama is a bitch for hitting people in the head with a purse.
But it wasn't your head. It wasn't your head. And it's like, Heavenly, you weren't there. You keep bringing it up like it's your situation. You weren't even there. Toya don't bring it up no more. Yeah. She's the main one who has the authority to bring it up. Now, she would have
touched her mama to hell.
Then it's like, well, you did hit her in the head, mama. You came in directly.
Right. She could have pressed charges.
Easily.
So,
remember Toya was like, oh, hell no, bitch.
I remember that.
Oh, no, you don't. That fight is like so classic.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's the issue that I kind of had with it was Mariah knew she was being shady. And Dr. Heavenly is like, I understand you're trying to change, but if Simone says something like walk in it, you don't need to get pissed off because you still ain't walking in it because your mama came out your mouth so fast.
Yeah. She's like, I'm trying.
If you really walked in it, you would have walked away.
Right. Just.
So, and then, Curtis and that scene didn't last long, but I don't think he gets it.
No.
Because he was talking about, I know we're both hurt. We both have the same pain.
We both ain't nothing. You didn't see me in the blogs with another man.
It's like, well, yeah, we can both be embarrassed and embarrassed and humiliated.
But you caused
But I'm humiliated and embarrassed because my husband went behind my back and betrayed me. You're embarrassed and humiliated because you got caught.
There's a very big difference, Curtis. Get the fuck out of here.
So, I'm going to keep these gifts, but we're going to go to the pawn shop.
Right.
You ain't getting this money back.
Yeah.
I'm not sending it back either. We're going to, get this to the pawn shop. How much can I get for this? $2,000. He paid $10,000 for it. That's fine. I didn't put my coins on it.
Right. Now your ass is kicked out and she's living in a big ass house that she didn't even want to be in.
Yeah, no. She wanted her high
How
rise.
ironic is that?
It's ridiculous, but.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like our next episode, we have to really, because the whole thing with Siggy and Margaret is more.
It gets deeper.
It's pretty deep. So I feel like being that the final episode is what we're missing at this point. I think we're going to leave that for next week.
Yeah, that's definitely our hot topic.
It's definitely a hot topic. It deals with, parents too, because Marge Sr., Margaret's mother, kind of gets involved.
Rude again.
Siggy's being very rude to her.
Yeah.
So
we
probably just need a fucking Jersey episode.
Yeah.
Because there's so much shit going on, and it's getting serious to the point where she's being disrespectful to somebody's parent
just because she doesn't like her daughter.
Yeah. So
now that's disrespectful. That's a catch these hands.
And Dolores actually admitted, I think that was rude. If she would have told her father what she did, her father would have said that was rude too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, so thank you for tuning in our episode. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Send us your T-mail. We're going to start that. We actually do have a few letters. We just gotta,
We're trying to get more, but you guys are slacking. So we're just going to leave you out of it. And...
Oh, RealiTEA-V @gmail.com. Yes. Send us your advice, questions, or anything.
Just venting, or be like, oh, this bitch, her mama is just ugly, and whatever you want. Doesn't matter. You want to be anonymous? Anonymous? Okay. You can be anonymous if you want.
You want us to say your name and social? We'll do that too. If you give us your social and you have a credit score over 675, it's over.
I'm taking it.
Right.
I'm taking that shit.
New Audi. Whatever you said I took that shit.
You can reach me on my personal Instagram at Fumiadagun, FUNMIADAGUN. You can find me on Snapchat at EbonyA88. And my name on Facebook is really long, and I forgot to do that handle. Where can you find you?
I am on Instagram, Leave It To Be, with just the number 2, not the TO. Mm-hmm. And Leave It To Be Living. Follow my good old lifestyle blog. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Roberta Smith. Snapchat, Leave It To Be, but I'm barely on it. So
my Snapchat has decreased tremendously since doing this podcast. Right. I'm so busy with, social media and everything.
Life.
But news, you guys. So we currently have 300 followers on Instagram. We have a giveaway. Mm-hmm. We have literally the gift in our possession.
Yes.
We want to give it to you. We want to give it to one of you. Mm-hmm. But one of our requirements, before you even get the instructions on how to win, is to get to 350 followers. Yes. We're at 300. It should not take us long to get to 350. All you got to do is tag 3 of your friends. Mm-hmm. And they can tag 3 of their friends. And then they can tag 3 of their friends. And then we can get to 350. Yeah. And I'm like, it doesn't have to stay at 350. I need just to hit it 350. I'm like, we made it. Okay. And then we're just going to go give instructions. So I'm about to tease y'all. Maybe we'll do live and say, here's the gift that you're missing out on.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got... in the near future, we've got merch coming, so we'll be doing a lot of merch giveaways and then merch for sales. Yep, we'll be Millie rocking all over.
I'm Millie rocking. That's what she said.
So it'll be a lot of fun. We got
a lot of shit coming up.
Yeah, in 2018. If you are in the Vegas area, or will be pretty soon, we're gonna start having some mixers and mingling events. So
Christian mingle,
huh?
Christian mingle.
I don't really want to fully say that. If I do anything unchristian-like, I don't. You're a Christian. Look.
We have talked about dick on this show. So if anybody doesn't think that we're Christian-like, they're kind of stupid.
I miss that in my life.
Yeah. But anyway, make sure you follow us on social media. Mm-hmm. Make sure you get us to 350 followers. Make sure you send us your email.
Yes.
So we will see you next week. I'm Fumi.
I am B. Bye.